Certainly, let's delve deeper into the eerie events of that unforgettable night. The night air in Vermont hung heavy with the promise of the uncanny as my friend Sam and I embarked on a quest for a new smoking spot. Seated in his worn-out Ford, we traversed the labyrinth of back roads, eager to discover hidden corners for our late-night indulgence. The clock signaled an impending journey into the bewitching hours, and the isolation of the Vermont wilderness intensified the thrill of our nocturnal escapade. Having informed our parents that we'd be staying at Sam's house, we felt liberated from the constraints of time. Sam's mom, a laissez-faire guardian, didn't impose any curfew, allowing us to venture deeper into the night. Around 10:30 p.m., armed with a fresh supply of bud, we began our journey down the familiar back roads. Turning randomly, we explored uncharted territories, the winding roads leading us further into the darkened heart of Vermont. As the night deepened, our surroundings became increasingly desolate, and the possibility of encountering someone or something sinister heightened our anxiety. Eventually, we found ourselves on an obscure access road beneath towering power lines. The desolation was palpable, and a makeshift parking lot under the ominous structures awaited our arrival. Settling in the front seat, we ignited our source of solace, the car's headlights casting an eerie glow on the surrounding forest. In the midst of our ritual, an unspoken tension settled, and a silence fell over the trees. Suddenly, Sam's tranquility shattered, his gaze fixated on a peculiar sight, and he sat upright. "Is that a deer?" he asked, pointing towards an anomaly in the gravel. Pulling up alongside it, we were met with a grotesque tableau, a deer's head and skin, bereft of flesh and blood. Confusion gave way to unease, an unsettling feeling that crawled beneath our skin. Intrigued and disturbed, Sam picked up a nearby stick, revealing a disturbing symbol carved into it. A twisted plus sign adorned with cryptic accent marks left us questioning the origin of this bizarre artwork. As we pondered the implications, noises erupted from the dark expanse along the power lines. In a hasty decision, we turned off our flashlights, strained our ears, and discerned distant sounds of breaking sticks. Advancing cautiously to the edge of the gravel lot, we became witnesses to a surreal scene. A horde of figures, approximately 20 to 25, burst from the tree line. Clad in all black Amish-like clothing for the men and white dresses for the women, they sprinted across the clearing with frenzied determination. Panic set in, and we retreated to the safety of the car. Tires squealed on gravel as Sam accelerated, leaving behind the enigmatic scene. Questions lingered in the air. Were they running toward something or fleeing from an unseen horror? The uncertainty gnawed at our minds as we sped down the barely marked road. Just when we thought the night couldn't get stranger, a sudden encounter with the supernatural awaited us. Two shining dots, massive yellow eyes, and a colossal silhouette filled the windshield before a deafening bang. Screams echoed in the confines of the car as Sam slammed on the brakes, revealing the haunting presence of a massive owl. Terror-stricken, we urged Sam to keep going, convinced that the owl was somehow connected to the enigmatic scene we had witnessed. The journey back to Sam's house transformed into a tense discussion about the inexplicable horrors of that fateful night. The mystery of the running figures and the owl loomed large, casting a shadow over our memories that refused to fade.